Hi Capricorn, Crystal here with your reading for the area of your professional life, so work, career, business, for the months of April, May and June 2021. So I did one of these readings for the first 3 months of the year. I'll put the link in the box below so you can find it again should you be interested to have a look at that one and see how it lines up with this one. So let's start here. I see 3 major arcana cards. Now, it's really amazing in a lot of readings for most of the signs. I've been looking at major arcana cards, loads of them. So there's major energy shifts going on in the world at large, but also for you, Capricorn. So let's start here with the King of Cups. I don't know what you have been doing, of course. I don't know what your job is, what your career is, or what your business looks like if you have a business. But I feel this card is really asking you to get out of your head and more into your body and more into your emotions, because I feel there is something lacking here, because you already have this Emperor. Emperor is a colder card. Emperor is really your card, Capricorn, because the CEO card, the boss card, the leader card. So you already have that because you're Capricorn and Capricorn has that. And this Emperor card tells me again, yes, you have that, but what it can be lacking a little bit of is that emotional connection. So trusting your gut instinct, trusting your intuition. And I think this card is really asking you to do that, to connect to the emotions, because there's information there. And sometimes if you don't do that, you might lose out on some, very important information or very important decisions by not connecting to your body, to your gut, to your intuition. And I feel you need to do that because there are changes happening. The wheel is the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is always turning. So it turns good and then it turns bad. It turns good, it turns bad. It goes on. Change is ever going on. Change never stops. It's the one thing that we can count on in life, is that everything changes constantly. I think we've seen that in the world over the last year with the whole Corona thing. Yes, we have seen that. So I think that there are some changes for you in your professional life happening as well. And in a way, I'm not saying they are bad, not at all, because the Emperor can deal with change. Although Capricorn is is an earth sign, it's a cardinal sign, and it's earth. So it's not fixed, it's cardinal. So you are a leader, you have the Emperor there, so you can deal with change. You can, whatever comes your way, you can deal with it. But if you put in the extra element of the emotional part, of the intuition part, of the gut instinct part, it's going to make you so much more powerful. It's going to elevate and it's going to make that change and dealing with that even easier, because this is the middle card, really. So it's really asking you to do so. And whatever that change is, whether it's a change in your business that's going to happen or is happening, and I think it's going to happen, some changes are happening and you need to deal with them. You can deal with them, but you need this element. And again, we have here cups. We have here the Knight of Cups. So when the changes are happening and new things, new elements are coming in, either in your work situation, either in your career situation or your business situation, new things are going to come in thanks to this change happening. And it's good things. But what really is important, and this is a very, I think this card is asking you sometimes to take time out. I think here, what can happen is that you become a workaholic. And then you forget to take care of yourself. And the Hermit is a reminder, and I think you'll feel that going towards June, that you feel it's time for a break, that it's time for a time out, that it's time for maybe a holiday. And you don't need to go on a trip for a holiday. You can just also stay home and take it easy. I think this Hermit is really, to reconnect to yourself, to recharge your energy. I think it's asking you that. And try and see if you feel that, because that King is going to help you feel when you're going to need to do that. And that's why this intuitive part, the emotion part, that you have that going in your job as well. You may think you don't need it in your job or in your profession or in your business, but you do. Because for one thing, it will help you deal with the change better, even better than only the Emperor energy. And it will tell you when it's time for a timeout, because there will be a lot of new things happening. New stuff coming in. And to deal with that, sometimes you need to rest. And I feel this Hermit here is really the rest card. So let's see what the other cards say about this. Okay. I'm going to pull them first. Okay, these two coming in here. I'm going to pull them first and then go back to them. Workaholic. Yeah, so be careful for that. Because you don't need to do that, because the money is good and the money is coming in solidly. So okay, more major arcana cards coming out here. Okay, let's start here with the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, that's really a choice you have to make. Two of Swords talks about pondering options, but I feel here it's really asking you to trust, because the Two of Swords is blindfolded. So it means that you can't see what's happening. You don't know what's happening, so you have to feel more. So you have to rely more on this King of Cups to know, to deal with the change, because you don't know exactly how these changes are going to unfold, because you're blindfolded. And that's where the King of Cups comes in. The intuition, the emotional part, the gut knowing, and you need to connect to that. And with this Two of Swords, I feel that that is more to do, to say, connect to the King and make that choice to do so. Because if you don't make that choice, there are things you're going to lose out on. Elements in the change you're not going to deal with as good as you would if you have the King involved, the King of Cups involved. Because then you're only relying on your Emperor. But your Emperor is really already very strongly developed. Your business sense, your leadership sense, that is strongly developed. It is that intuitive part that you need to develop more. And I feel that is really important here. So on the wheel, these jumped out. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So yes, you're going to be presented with a lot of changes and a lot of options. Choices need to be made, and you're also going to have to see that in the change there's give and take, some give and take you have to do. It's not only taking you do, you also have to give in order to deal with the changes that are happening in your business life, in your professional life. And you can deal with them, but you have to, at a certain point you will have to choose some options here, and you will have to really give and take. And here the Devil for me is that workaholic card, where you work so much that you don't see the rewards, you don't see how your garden is abundant, what you already have, how you're already very successful. If you only work, it's like the movie with Jack Nicholson, The Shining, where he says, what is it? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Well, It's a bit like that, because then you don't see these things and you need to enjoy them, because this woman in the Nine of Pentacles knows how to enjoy her garden, her abundance, her harvest. But if you're in that devil, because you're a workaholic, and really basically the devil says that, there's the fear, and that's the fear of the change here, the fear of that wheel, that, there's too many changes, too many choices, and then you get lost in it. No, you have the Emperor, you can deal with it, but don't overdo it. Enjoy what you already have, and don't go always for more by working so hard that you burn out. I feel that is the message here. So the new things coming in, okay, I think strength and balance here, strength and justice, balance is balance for me. I feel, yes, your willpower is very strong. You can deal with whatever comes your way. This is a reminder. But it's also a reminder that you need to have balance in your life. So that means time out and working. That needs to be more balanced. I feel that is really a choice you have to weigh, and an option you have to weigh, and to have a look into how you can put a little bit more of this time out in your life so that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor a little bit more. Because if you don't do that, you have this security and this financial stability already. So there is no need to go into the workaholic part of this card. You can enjoy the fruits. You don't have to go more. It doesn't need to do that. But if you don't see that, and you stay into the devil, you stay into the workaholic mode, then finally, yes, burn out. You're not going to take the time out, and you're going to just be like, then I would call this a Scrooge card, where you sit on the money and you sit on the resources and you want more, but it's not giving you joy. It's not helping anybody else. And we were talking here about give and take. So don't forget, there is give and take. And that means also sometimes giving money to somebody else or to help out. And you are called, really, the Judgment card on top of this Hermit is really telling you to stop being the workaholic and only focused on the materials part, and only focused on more, because you already have enough. Enjoy it. And really, this card is really telling me you are being called to take a holiday, take a time out, rest, take it easy, and also do that to reconnect to yourself, and then ask yourself the question, what is it that I really want? What is it that I really need? Do I really need more of this, or do I need more of, of the rest, of the relaxation, and enjoy my garden more? Maybe those are the questions you have to ask, and maybe the answers will come here with this Hermit. I feel they will, because the Judgment always, there is this element of rebirth, of, a calling to a higher way of being, if that makes sense. And I think that is happening here. So let's see. Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Wow. Okay, I think that, when you go into the devil mode, which is the workaholic mode, you also lose your power, because then you are only focused on money, or you're only focused on work. And that's where you lose your power. You reclaim your power in the Hermit. By taking the time out, by taking time to connect to yourself, also by, connecting here to that King of Cups. That King of Cups and the Hermit are really cards that tell you to dig deep, to go deep within. And there is where your power lies. And it's important to reconnect to that power, the Panther Spirit says. Let's see what this card says. Let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. So I feel that is letting go of the workaholic, letting go of the devil. The devil for me is really that working too much and too much focus on only material stuff, and forgetting about this king, and forgetting about recharging, forgetting about creating more balance in your life, because, the work and the recharge, the time out needs to be a little bit more balanced, because therein lies your power, because you are a very powerful being, Capricorn, and you have that emperor. But that emperor can, the dark side of the emperor is the workaholic, or the too controlling and too much materialistic stuff. That is too much importance to the material stuff and not enough to the other stuff, the enjoyments of life. So hence that's what I feel. Now let's see, I'm going to pull one more card for you from this one. Okay. Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. So this is good news, because the Spirit is there with you. So the Spirit will whisper in your ear whenever you're overdoing it, whenever you're going in devil mode, whenever you're going to be too much into that dark hole of control and materialistic stuff. The Eagle Spirit tells you, I have your back. You don't have to constantly work. You don't have to constantly worry about money. You can choose to be more like this King of Cups, more emotional, more intuitive. You can have more balance in your life, because I am there to help you with that. That's that Eagle Spirit. So I really love that, Capricorn. So that was your reading for the business area of your life or the professional area of your life for the next 3 months. I'll soon be doing a video for a general reading for the month of April, as I always do for every month, and I'll be doing a very short astrological overview for that month as well. But I'm keeping it short. I'm keeping it also in a separate video, so the next video you can just go straight to your reading and you don't have to see me or watch me blab on for I don't know how many minutes. For now, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Give me a like if you like this video on YouTube. Share it maybe with friends who you think you need a little bit of guidance, and then maybe subscribe to my channel, maybe follow me on Instagram, have a look at my Facebook page, also have a look at my rebranded website, because I've done a whole makeover of it, and there are some personalized readings there you could purchase for yourself. So have a look, maybe you're interested. For now, thank you again for being here, and bye, speak soon.